Hi everyone, so I have a little clothing haul for you. I know this is a new thing for me, but I figured why not? I was kind of lacking for ideas on videos and I wanted to do something that I could do quickly, and I have actually been buying more than just purely functional clothes lately, some things that are a little more fun, so I thought I would share them with you. So if you are curious what I picked up, then please stick with me. So if you watched my TMI tag some months ago, I did mention that my weight was kind of high. I have subsequently lost a fair amount of weight, and I'm back down to kind of what I was several years ago when I first moved to Minnesota. So I'm able to wear a lot of the pants that I had kind of in waiting, so that's nice. But I have wanted to pick up a few new things for just a different style, whatever. I've been really liking wearing more skinny jean type cuts, and because I really like wearing boots, and I realized, duh, it's just so much easier to wear boots with your jeans in them when they're just skinny jeans. And I think I've accepted that, you know, my shape at this size, I feel is the skinny cut is more flattering, and if I'm wearing flats or, you know, non-boot type things. So anyway, not a lot of stuff, but I placed an order with Abercrombie and Fitch. I always feel like I'm having some sort of weird nasal situation when I try to say that, like Abercrombie, doesn't come out right. I have never bought anything from them before. All I knew about the brand was that it was very trendy for a long time and that their stores smell funny. So I never even went in one because the like fragrance wafting out, and it seemed dark, and there were always like posters of half naked people, whatever. It totally put me off, so I never looked into it. But if you follow me on Twitter, I was kind of rambling on and on about trying to find a more fall jacket. I was thinking about doing kind of a motorcycle biker jacket. Lisa D1, I'm sure, is the one that kind of planted that idea of wanting that shape. But I tried on some like at Target, and I realized, you know, when you have a little bit of a larger chest, zipping that can be it can be really boxy and kind of unflattering to the chest region. And ultimately, I live in Minnesota, so I do want something that's really functional as kind of a fall into early winter jacket. So I decided to nix the motorcycle jacket thing, but then I decided I was browsing Urban Outfitters, and I saw this members only bomber jacket, whatever. I wanted it, but it was really expensive. I didn't have any coupons. I wasn't foreseeing any coupons in the future that were gonna apply to the jacket, so I decided let's try to find something else. So I found this one, and it was on sale. It was originally like $180. It was on sale for $130 maybe, and then I just signed up for their emails and got a 10 or 15% off coupon. So it is, and I got a large. I think that's as big as it comes in. It has a name, I think. I don't know if it's gonna say because I took up the tag. For some reason I'm thinking Chelsea maybe. I'm not sure. So we'll see if I'm far away enough here. So let's see. So here is the hood. It's a seriously furry hood. I do like furry hoods in the snow. They keep the snow off your face, so that's nice. The arms are kind of slim. As I have mentioned before, when I gain weight, well, I gain a lot of weight in my arms, and my arms are just kind of chunky in general. So stuff that's like cut, especially like junior fit type stuff, usually is too tight in the arms. So if I'm gonna have a fit issue, it's gonna be in the chest or the arms. So you can see that's definitely pretty snug on me. It has zippers here. The hood is really, really deep. So this is like definitely functional for if you're out in the snow. So I like that. The furry part does completely unsnap. It also comes in dark blue. I figured I'd go for the green. The members only jacket that I was interested in was in green, so it kind of had planted the green in my head. And the thing is, I wear jeans so frequently that I felt like if I had a blue jacket with jeans, it was just gonna be too blue. So I decided to go with the green. It's got that very kind of shiny finish, has very nice kind of thick ribbed wrist doodads around the waist. It does zip really high, so all the way up there. Mine, I don't know if it was just like a sewing error, but there's a couple threads that are like looped through the zipper, so it stops zipping up around here. It's quite warm. There's like fleece inside the hood, which is pretty nice. Overall, I'm really pleased with the quality of the jacket. I really didn't know the kind of quality that A&F is, so, you know, buying it online, but overall I'm really pleased with it, and I feel like for the price, I got kind of a more stylish version than something that I would get. You know, for winter jackets, I tend to look at Lands' End and LL Bean, so I do have like big puffy coats for like real cold winter, but I feel like that's a nice, more fashionable option when I'm not going to be outside that long, even like in the like winter when it's, you know, below zero. I feel like that would be wearable if I wasn't outside too long. So really pleased with that. It's definitely warmer than I think I was probably thinking about originally, but honestly, when it's in this like 40s ish, like I went to the doctor today, this is all I wore. I didn't wear a jacket over it. I'm kind of lazy about that, you know. It's like it has to be really cold before I bother putting a jacket on. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. So I got a few other things from A&F. I'll try to go through these a little bit faster. This sweatshirt, and I'll put the names of the stuff that I got from A&F since they all seem to have names. Another thing I wasn't aware of. This was in the clearance. It was also large. This one, from the picture you could tell it probably has a little bit of a strange fit. The kind of shoulder area, if the sleeves are pushed up, the shoulder area gets a little kind of, it sits up a little bit high. It's like the neck needs to be further wider out, but there's too much fabric. But with the sleeves down, I think it lays nicely. The sleeves are also quite fitted for me, you know, chunky arm girl. But the sleeves are long, which is nice. So the sleeves come to about here, which I enjoy quite a lot. My arms aren't super long, but they're a little bit long. You know, I'm 5'7.5", so my arms are going to be a little bit longer than, you know, someone of kind of average height, which is only a few inches shorter than me. Super, super soft, really, really cozy soft. I'm very pleased with that. And the quilting, it almost looks like that moving blanket material, but it doesn't have like the contrast stitching. I don't know if any of you watch Project Runway, but they were all like oohing and awing over this dude's jacket that he made out of like moving blanket material, which is kind of like this, but with the stitching on it. And I just couldn't get over it. I'm like, it looks like a moving blanket. I don't like it. So this thankfully is quilted, but does not look like a moving blanket. So really happy with that. I've worn it already. The other two things I have not worn yet, I have tried them on though. This was just a really inexpensive t-shirt, also in the clearance section. This one's also a large. It was $30 originally. I think it was like $12 or something. I was surprised at the pricing in the clearance stuff. It's cheaper than I anticipated, so that's nice. I was kind of expecting this to fit a little bit more loosely, but I like it as is. It's not too sheer either, which is nice. And the last thing I got was these jeggings, I think they are. I'm not sure what, I can't remember. I looked at, these were also, I believe, in the clearance section, so the size I got is 10R, and it says the waist is 30 and the length is 29. So these have a zipper and a button and back pockets, but no front pockets. That's the only thing I can really tell the difference between like these and what I'm wearing today, which are just regular jeans. skinny jeans. So, you know, I'm kind of new to this whole jegging concept, but they're really tight. Like the waist isn't super tight, and I think I got these because they were a little bit more of a higher rise, which for me works better because I'm just, you know, I need higher stuff. I need it. I need the higher pants. So, yeah, at first when I tried to get these on, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way they're gonna fit. But no, it was just the legs. I have, my thighs tend to be a little bit bigger than kind of average clothing is cut. So it was just getting past my thighs, and then it fit pretty well. So I haven't worn those for a full day, but just trying them on, they seemed like they were gonna be okay. So the other stuff I got from Target, two of the things I'm not sure I'm gonna keep. I got 2 pairs of leggings because they were buy one get one 50% off, the Exhilaration Leggings, and that I think is still active now, assuming I get this up by Saturday. I think I should. Hopefully this will be quick. So the Exhilaration is like the junior brand. I usually don't buy stuff that's the Exhilaration branded stuff at Target just because it's not cut. It's cut more narrowly. Since it's junior, but I thought I'd give it a try with the leggings. I did, when I was in the store, basically I went like this to see how much I could see through, and you can see these are quite sheer. So I was like, well, I'm getting a large, which is probably a little bit bigger than, I'm kind of in between a medium and a large, I would say, but I tend to go, like with shirts and everything, I tend to just go with large, and jeans, you know, pants will size down. But so for the leggings, I thought, well, a little more material, you know, maybe it won't be so bad. The legs didn't look too bad, but definitely there was some visible butt situation happening, and I obviously do not want that. The pattern's really cute though, the stars and everything, so I would have to wear this with something like a dress or like a tunic that truly covers my entire butt region. I don't really have anything like that that would really go with the patterns I got, so I'm still on the fence. I don't want to have to buy a couple dresses. I am happy to buy a couple dresses, but I don't want to have to buy one specifically that would work with patterns. So that's why I'm still not really sure what I'm gonna do. I may end up returning these. So we'll see. Other than that, they were okay. Maybe if you have a smaller butt, you won't have that problem, but for me, it was just a little too short. But they were by the tights. So, you know, maybe I should have just said, you know, these are not meant to be worn alone. I don't know. Does the package say anything? I mean, it's leggings. Leggings to me means your butt's not going to show through. Am I alone in this? So, our toddler class, the early childhood education class that's run through the public school, I go with Colin on Fridays. And so I wanted to get, he has a shirt that kind of qualifies as a Halloween type shirt. I had bought it not even thinking that it was Halloween related until somebody commented on it. And so it's a little skeleton. And so we're actually going on Halloween. This must be this Friday. So I thought, well, I need a Halloween shirt so that I can be in the spirit with Colin. So while we were at Target, since we do our groceries at Target, I do a little clothes shopping while I'm there, I got this mummy Snoopy. He glows in the dark. I have not tested out the glow in the dark aspect yet. They had a little skeleton Mickey, and I'm not a huge like Mickey fan per se, but it was really cute. That's one I wanted, but the biggest size they had was a medium, and I didn't want it to be really tight because it was kind of, you know, it's thin material and etc. Sometimes that can be a little too clingy when you're not super smooth, so it doesn't look so great. I got this in large because I wanted a large, and this, when I tried it on, it was surprisingly fitted, so I'm glad I didn't get a medium because I think that would have been more fitted than I am comfortable with. So that's everything. Small-ish haul. Let me know if you've picked up any fun clothes lately, what you like to buy at Target and A&F perhaps, Let me know if you know any like tips to shopping at A&F, because I got an email saying they had 40% off everything except for jeans, of course. I hate it when companies email and say 40% off every single thing, but then in the exclusions, it excludes a pretty large portion of their store. How can you say everything in your store is 40% off when it's everything except for like an entire department? That just gets on my nerves. Anyway, so do they have deals all the time? Should I just not buy anything unless I have like a screaming coupon? Let me know, people, because I don't really know the store all that well. So, yeah, I think that is everything. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and thanks for bearing with me while I'm trying to get caught up on doing videos. I did have kind of a gross stomach virus situation where I couldn't even hold down water for a day, and that has just completely thrown me off. So I'm just trying to get some stuff done now and post it quickly. And yeah, so I think I'm trying to wrap this up like 4 times. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.